Welcome everyone to your weekly energy forecast commencing the 30th of May. So, dear angels, saints and spirits from the divine white light, please bless my cards and give me clear insight, so mote it be. So hopefully you guys got a chance to see the beautiful, super full fresh blood moon in Sagittarius on the 26th. It was just amazing. We got to see it here and quite clear actually too, which I was quite amazed because it was raining a couple of days prior. But yeah, it just looked absolutely spectacular. It wasn't as red as what I thought it would be, not as last time. The last one that I saw was very, very red. This one was more of a browny, rusty kind of colour, but it was still spectacular nonetheless. And yeah, I still have been feeling the energies from that. And like I said, have a look at my super full moon in Sagittarius video if you haven't seen that already. That'll give you a lot more insight because we will be feeling the energies, can be feeling them up to 6 months. However, we are in a portal at the moment as well, so we are going to be having another eclipse, and that will be in Gemini. So it'll be in, oh, and happy birthday Gemini, that just reminded me. So happy birthday Gemini, we're now in Gemini season, so I will be doing a birthday reading for Gemini soon. So yeah, so this one is going to be a solar eclipse, and so usually eclipses do come in pairs. So that's kind of basically saying that we're right in between the portal at the moment. So because the next eclipse is happening in 2 weeks at the new moon. So that'll be rather interesting to see. So I'm taking note to see what happens or what issues or themes come up for me in the next 2 weeks. So because we're in that portal now, like I said, yeah, it's all, and especially if you're a Sag like I am, who felt that moon quite a lot. It actually drained me too. Like I thought I would have a lot more energy, but that wasn't the case at all. If anything, I was quite drained. Yeah, so, but anyway, yeah, so have a look at that video if you haven't already. But yeah, we can be feeling those energies for quite a while. So, but this week is also going to be another energetic week. So Mercury goes retrograde today, which is the 29th of May. So this is a good time to see what issues or themes came up for you over the past 2 weeks. So as you know, with the shadow period, we're now in retrograde, and because it's in Gemini, it is going to be particularly potent and powerful. So I hope you guys manage to back up all your data and do that kind of stuff. And also it is going to be very important as well. So one of the main themes that I've been seeing as well, because we are in Gemini season as well, and it is the sign of communication. And because Mercury does go retrograde, and it does affect everything to do with communication, emails, messages, texts, that kind of thing. Even just information as well gets misconstrued and misunderstood. So it's very important to be very clear and concise during this period of time. So at the start of the week, Mars trines Neptune. So I feel that this may bring opportunities related to family and home. So as we know with trines, they are opportunities that come to us, but we need to be able to take action for something good to benefit us. To happen, okay? So it's not like a sextile. A sextile is something will fall into your lap and you don't have to do anything about it. This is being open and aware to opportunities that will be coming towards you. And like I said, because Mercury is in its own sign as well, and with the Mars being in Cancer, so that's what I'm really feeling with Mars being in Cancer, because Cancer is the sign of home and family, and Mars really wanting to push forward on that. So I really feel that there will be opportunities arising in that kind of area. So I also feel that this energy may cause people that have been holding on to their true feelings or hiding them or you know, just not dealing with them properly are going to have a particularly hard time and may be triggered by quite innocent comments that may be made. They might misconstrue it in a completely different way than what it was intended. So I really do feel, and there is going to be over the top reactions. So that's going to be happening a fair bit as well. Only because it's that Neptune. Neptune foggies everything up anyway. So if you add Mercury retrograde to the mix of that, it's just going to be a complete mismatch. So, so that's one thing I do feel. That's why it's really important to make sure that you have a very clear intent before you speak during this week, because people will be very sensitive as well. And that's why they can be easily triggered, and reactions which are quite overreactions are more likely to occur during this time period. Midweek we've got Venus entering Cancer until and that will be until June the 27th. So this energy is very affectionate and nurturing, as I said, from being in Cancer. If it's great if you're coupled, so this is going to be a really nurturing and affectionate time, so make sure that you're very open and honest with your feelings. If single, watch for neediness under this energy. So that's the only thing, because we really do have that drive for affection and you know, wanting to be all loved up. So be careful of that kind of energy, and also coming across as being needy as well. So that is very pertinent during this kind of energy with that aspect that's happening at the moment. At the end of the week, we've got Saturn trining the Sun, which is a great time for anything structured. So any structured plans that have been fact-checked, if you're going to start initiating them, it'll be a great time to be doing that, even though it is a retrograde. However, if everything with Saturn trining the Sun, that is going to be, as long as you've fact-checked everything is all, you know, all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, it should be perfect, and it will go really, really well. Also, at the end of the week, Venus trines Jupiter, which is great for open and honest communication. So this is a beautiful, again, opportunities will be coming in regards to love, being with Venus. So, and with Jupiter, which is just going to expand that energy even more. So really good for communication, as it will be received with empathy and compassion, and not so much of that murkiness. So that's at the end of the week is a good time to be having those kind of, any kind of, I think even work discussions too, towards the end of the week, if you need to be having work discussions, that more compassionate time, and people probably seeing from a more empathetic point of view instead of not being able to see so clearly. So if you want to have any discussions at the end of the week, would be the best time. And on the weekend, we've got Mercury squaring Neptune and Mars opposes Pluto. Now, this is going to be quite hard aspects. So this is a mixed signal alert, absolutely. So this is where communication is going to get very, very mismatched again. So make sure you're using clear, concise information, language when communicating with people. And emotions will be triggered and overreaction alert as well. So it's going to be quite plentiful with those aspects, especially Mercury squaring Neptune. And even Mars opposing Pluto, because, you know, and Mars not being in its home sign, it's Cancer, but it's still be wanting to bring through this transformation, this change, and I just feel like this is this big mismatch. We'll get into the cards now, so I've already shuffled them. So the underlying energy, we've got the Three of Swords. So this is still, again, of thoughts of past relationships. That's what I feel, obviously. It's being love. So it could be anything to do with intimate relationships relationships or family or anything to do with that. So that's what that underlying energy is for the whole week. So on Sunday, we've got the King of Swords. So as I actually think that the last weekly that we just had as well, that we had the King of Swords as well. So that's a double energy. So again, for this need for clarity to be coming in. So something, and like I said, with swords being up, it is clarity. So it is pointing to truth. So there, I feel that there will be some truths coming out again. And as with eclipses, things do become illuminated. Being in Gemini as well, the planet of communication, we are going to be overwhelmed with a lot of information during this time too. But I do feel that there is going to be information that is going to obviously resonate with us, that is going to be important for us to hear and to give us that clarity. So that's what I really feel that will be coming in on Sunday. On Monday, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So it is some kind of a decision that you need to be making, a head over heart decision. Again, because it's Pentacles, it's definitely could be related to career. So again, I still feel, like I said, with the energies going on too, obviously it's going to affect your home and your home life too, whatever decision this makes. So again, to do with Pentacles. So yeah, I really do feel it's something to do with your career and finances that you're going to be having to make a decision on. Then it's actually, this is nice synchronicity as well, going on to Tuesday with the Three of Pentacles. So we've gone from the 2 to the 3. So we're progressing. So we're on the right path. So this is collaborating. So this is definitely something work related. So this is also that shining a spotlight. This is what I've been feeling, especially with the eclipse, that things are going to be highlighted again with the beautiful trines that we'll be experiencing. I think it will be an opportunity coming and being presented to you, shining a light on that opportunity for what you decide what you want to be doing, because it is going to be something that is going to give you further abundance in your future. And then you've got the Sun on Wednesday. That's absolutely beautiful. So you're going to have an absolute aha moment, a moment of clarity, of absolute clarity, and knowing exactly what you need to do in relation to this. That's what I'm feeling. So then on Thursday, we have the Seven of Wands. So that's that standing your ground. It's still a very defensive energy, but it is standing in your beliefs, okay? So I do feel that some people might be coming and questioning you on your decision, probably on what you've decided to make, but just stand in your own power there. And then you've got the Two of Wands. So this is, again, as you can see, she's got the world in her hands. It's been able, and two is always making choices as well. And because it is touching that Pentacles, again, I think you'll be thinking, I can make anything. It's sky's the limit, and it is. And you can see she's there with rainbow. She's looking over and realizing that she's got the world in her hands, and she's got a absolute abundance of opportunities that are coming to her. So I think that is really important as well, to be able to know that you're not just limited to this one decision that you want to make. There could be other decisions and other options as well that you can potentially take. And then you've got the Ace of Swords, which is just fantastic on Saturday. So that is further clarity. And again, with the King of Swords, I really do feel like it is some more information that is going to be coming out to further clarify that you have made the absolute right decision. And that is what I really feel. But again, with you've got the Three of Swords here underneath. I think it's important not to get stuck into the past, and to be able to move forward and to progress with our new chapter in what we're being presented or given an opportunity to do, which I find really great for this week. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's pretty clear cut actually. So let's see what other advice that we have from the universe. So here we go. But yeah, I think that's yeah, it is pretty clear cut. So again, opportunities will be coming to us, and we just need to be aware of that, and also to realize that that's not just the only opportunity that will be coming to us. Look, I'll take both of these. So we have deceit, okay, and we have hostilities, okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so number 25 and 26. Again, synchronicity, that might mean something to you, might not. So there is something that I do feel that we are going to be presented with. And again, it is not knowing all the right information. So I do feel that there is going to be misinformation, and we already know that. That's pretty stock standard, especially with the Mercury retrograde. So again, make sure what information that you're getting and what fact checking that you're actually doing, and making sure that you're getting it from credible sources and people that aren't being too emotional, and making sure that where you're getting their information from and why they're telling it to you and what intent that they've got behind that, and just seeing whether or not that is information that you are going to take on board. Again, use your intuition. However, I do feel that it is going to be coming out, and it's going to be rather clear as day. So that's what I really feel. Even though with those two cards coming out, there is going to be, I feel, some misinformation. So we really need to be able to use our discernment and see what information that we're going to be taking. The only way you can do that really is with our intuition as well, and just knowing whether or not that does feel right. So, and like I said, I think everything is going to be, lots of things are going to be revealed this week, which will be nice, especially at the end of the week. It's just further clarity, things coming out that have needed to come out. So, okay, we're going to take that one. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So it's having that duality as well. And of course, going into Gemini season, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Balance and harmony, and the yin yang and the divine masculine and feminine. Anyway, with that, I hope you have an amazing week. Like I said, it could be a bit of a touchy week, but hopefully you have one. If you follow, I have a good one. If you follow the advice. Anyway, have a good one. And yeah, just remember that you are a star, and let your light shine bright. And as always, love and light.